He loves the game, he has fun with it, and he's very good at it.
I'm an agent provocateur.
Political strategist.
Controversial as you can get.
An incredible capacity for treachery.
Win-at-all-cost mentality.
When people think of Washington corruption, they think of Roger Stone.
Those who say I have no soul, those who say I have no principles, are losers. Those are bitter losers.
さあ本日も登場ロジャー・ストーンさん、皆さん盛大な拍手を。
Just like Donald Trump is a New Yorker. You won't read this in the Japanese media, but there's a very high probability that Trump will be back in the White House. It is a very tortured and difficult path. They being the establishment, the two-party duopoly that really does run the country and run world affairs, can't beat him in a fair, free, honest election. So they are using, pardon me, what we call lawfare. This is where you concoct or fabricate crimes against him to try to destroy his reputation, or try to legally disqualify him from being a candidate. But I can tell you that this is backfiring very badly with the American people. 60% of the American people see these various investigations and potential prosecutions of Donald Trump as being politically motivated for the purposes of stopping him from being elected president again. And since the indictment of Trump in New York, let's be very clear. He's accused of changing business records in 2017 in order to aid his election in 2016. That's not even chronologically possible. There is no crime here, and people are seeing through that. So I think that there was, I was with him for dinner this week. Actually saw him 3 times this week. And the media will tell you that he is distraught, that he is angry, that he's unhinged, that he's hysterical, that he's depressed, that he's sulking. I can tell you, I've spent a lot of time with him this week. None of those things are true. Wow. He is resolute. He's determined. Is he angry? Yes, he is angry because the tactics being used on him are transparently unfair and outrageous. They don't just want to stop him from running. They would like to destroy him. This is the country is very, very polarized. People either really love Donald Trump or they really hate Donald Trump. There are very few people in the middle. But Joe Biden is not popular for all the reasons you might expect. Gasoline prices, food shortages, inflation, embarrassment around the globe, in Afghanistan where 10 Americans died. Afghanistan, I think it's 30 Americans died, where we left literally billions of dollars of sophisticated military equipment behind, which has immediately been given to the Chinese so that they can duplicate it, so they can steal the technology. And it is also clear that Biden and his weak policies have driven the Chinese and the Russians and the Iranians, who have real differences, together in a very dangerous alliance. And now it appears that the Saudis, with whom we've always had very good relations, and the Brazilians are joining a new economic system, a new anti-American alliance. President Nixon, who I worked for, very skillfully exploited the tensions between Russia and China. They have a huge common border. They may both be communists, or at least they were at the time, but they don't trust each other. And he used that to get a strategic arms limitation agreement that was historic, and it saved our country billions of dollars in defense spending. But Joe Biden, not recognizing that that both we and the Russians have a huge problem with the danger of Islamic terrorism, has actually driven the Russians into the hands of the Iranians in this dangerous new alliance. So Biden today, 37% of Democrats think he should run for re-election. So basically only a third of his own party would like to see him run again. That is potentially a disaster.
Wow, very interesting.